Bacardi got cooked, or at least Bacardi got scared. I
Cardi.
would say scared. Maybe they were like, this ninja might be right. This ninja is trying to get us all hammed up because the numbers are gonna be in the streets. He counter offer, so because he thought the valuation was more around the 3 billion, he counter offered for their 50% at 1.5. And as you can expect, they told him to F up.
Yeah. So the question then becomes, if you tell me that the company is worth 920 million and you want to give me 50%, right? So you're telling me that 50% of the shares amount to 460 million. And I offer you, and I say no, it's worth more. And I offered, so I tell you no, I'm not gonna sell my shares for that price. But what I will do is buy your 50% for 3 times
My valuation, your valuation.
your valuation.
Yeah.
And you tell me no? There's a court case on its way, man.
As you should. And by going in, because I think the partner started in 2012, so it's been going on for a while now.
Yeah.
Almost 10 years. 10 years. Time to get out.
Yep.
But that's as a lawyer, RJ, you would say that is the logical follow up in a situation like this, right?
Logical referring to the court case or referring to?
Yeah. If you're
Yeah,
not,
I mean,
if they're not handing over what you're asking in order to get a fair evaluation of what the numbers are, you will have to go to the.
yeah,
You have to get the law involved.
yeah, indeed. That's always the case. Ideally, you want to solve as much as possible outside of court. Some people go to court.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, sure, cheaper. Don't. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, don't underestimate the time and effort that goes into assignment, so doing work as a lawyer outside of court, because that can also amount to a significant amount of money. But indeed, when you cannot solve a problem, and that's in a democratic society, if you can solve a problem amicably outside of court, then you would need to initiate you would initiate court proceedings to basically force someone to cooperate. And why do you do that? That's very simple. But at its core, it's because everyone has, for example, certain fundamental rights, right? And a company is also, in the eyes of the law, if you are regarded as a legal entity or a legal person, like is the case in a LLC, so limited liability company, then in the eyes of the law, you are a person, so you can actually do the same things as natural people can do legally, right? So you can sign contracts, etc., etc. But what Jay-Z was basically asking was to, and I'm going to say it in a way that's more straightforward so you guys can understand, break or infringe DUsse's fundamental right to privacy, because that's essentially what you're doing, right? DUsse has why do you look at me like that? That's what you're doing.
Well, you're partial owner, right?
As an owner of you're the owner of so you have shares.
Yeah, of the share. Yeah, you have 50% share.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has actually a board, a seat on the board.
A seat on the board. And one more thing, as a shareholder, you oftentimes you see the financial reports, but you don't see the transactions.
That's true.
So if you want to go deeper, you're diving deeper into the company, then basically you are infringing, let's say,
Okay. I
certain
understand.
lies. So that's what I meant to say. Uh, and that's the reason why you want to go to court, force to basically kick in the door and check
Wave the
out,
fofo.
yeah, and basically check out the financial history, transactions, etc. of the company.
Clear, clear. Yeah, so he kicked in the door and waved the fofo, and
He got cooked. Adrian, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
Bacardi got cooked, or at least Bacardi got scared. Let me
Cardi.
say scared. Maybe they were like, this ninja might be right. This ninja is trying to get us all hemmed up because the numbers are gonna be in the streets.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
we
yeah.
if we that's something you have to like always keep in mind as a business.
But
Because
yeah, continue.
I don't know if Bacardi is a private. Let's check it out.
That's what it's about to add.
Yeah, Bacardi Limited, the largest privately held spirits company. So
Nice.
you wouldn't want your numbers to be out in the streets for competitors to see how you're doing.
Nope.
It makes total sense. But yeah, it's and by the way, guys, this is not the first time. This is not the first rodeo of Jay-Z selling a spirits brand or
Nope.
alcohol brand. Not even 3 years, 2 years ago, he sold his champagne brand, Armand de Brignac, to MHLV, also known as Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. Also, he sold the full 50%. They never disclosed the deal, but I would think it's also wrong around. At minimum, it's 350. I don't know how many bottles they're selling. Probably half a billion at minimum.
So Jay-Z is going liquid.
He's definitely going liquid, and I think we can talk about it later. What his goal will be? Why is he going liquid? But before we do as such, um, for you guys to understand this deal that was made by Jay-Z and Bacardi, the initial valuation was basically a billion by Bacardi. So 500 million, or if it's less even, but let's say a billion to make it easy um, for what I'm going to tell you. It's 1 billion, 500 million, 50-50. 500 million Jay-Z, 500 million for um 500 million for Bacardi.